When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. It is week 8 of the EA Sports college football season, and the games are getting more intense. It's the Florida Gators and the Maryland Terrapins. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
Thanks, guys. The Florida head coach told me before the game, this is a developing storyline. Early in the season, they took a risk starting a young freshman quarterback, but he has continued to shine and get better each and every week. Now, late in the season, a chance for the college football playoff is on the line. His team is playing with great energy and enthusiasm, but they have got to continue to take care of the ball and focus and perform every single game. We'll see how he's able to get off to a quick start here in the first quarter. I'll keep you posted from the sidelines. Guys?
Holly, thank you. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Terrapins offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And this junior tight end is a steady, productive piece of their attack. They say the tight end's always open, and he seems to always be, and he's always making...
There's a lot of great attributes about a tight end, like the size, the physicality. This guy, though, what sticks out the most is the speed. You want to play him man-to-man, put a linebacker on him, that's a problem. You put a safety on him, he's still got good enough speed and size to go win. Bummer. This guy, they put him everywhere, and he wins because of that blazing speed.
It's really crazy to think about that he might actually be their fastest. If you had everybody lined up at receiver, tight end, just running vertical routes, he might actually be the fastest. And Dave, we've even seen him on film run away from cornerbacks as well in man coverage. Nobody can seem to catch up with this guy. A very unique skill set for a tight end.
To throw, it's Washington. He unleashes a long one. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Terrapins send out the punt unit. Makes a nice grab at the 25. Makes a move. He's going to get loose. You want to talk about dynamic ability to flip a field on display right there. And it was just about a return for a touchdown. So the Florida Gators offense will now get its first chance with the football. And here comes a workhorse in this offense, Jaden Ball. He's coming off a 100-yard game and a couple of touchdowns in their last win. Great place to start for this offense. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts.
I got to tell you, I've been really impressed watching this team, and specifically the offense now during this win streak. And the biggest thing has been the running back and their ability toting the football. Physical, they're able to stay ahead of the sticks. Defenses just get worn down because of this guy and his physical style running the football, and I expect to see a little bit of that again today.
Catch in the middle, it's Brown. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24, 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. On the run, it's Pryor. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. The Gators lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. On the option. Now the toss. And that might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man. Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Here's a little room there. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Gators!
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Terrapins will get things going on offense as they come onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. To the air, it's Washington. Fires quickly.
I love early in a game getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Coming out, short passes, easy completions. Now we're getting in a good spot.
Back to pass. Using his feet to buy time. He'll try to do it himself. Slides, avoids the hit. What a play to convert on 2nd and long. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards.
Encroachment defeated.
Contact in the neutral zone leads to that penalty. Good news for the offense. After the flag, distance for a first down cut in half. They can really get aggressive on 1st and 5. He's looking to throw. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Catch inside the 25. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
And how about the big strike down the field? I love when offenses take shots down the field, try to make big plays. Now they're set up in the red zone.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
And I think this is the part of the field where your alert should go up. Like, the radar should go up. These touch passes, like, to get to the perimeter. You've got the middle really secure with bigger body.
And the ball is free on the pitch. And the defense got it.
That looks like a really easy thing to do. Oh, the ball's just on the ground. Jump on it. That's an odd-shaped ball that bounces all kind of crazy ways. Great job by the defense covering that thing up.
They'll start on the ground with Jaden Ball. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Rumbles across the 10, down at the 12-yard line after a pickup of 6. You've got a 3rd and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. To the ground to try to move the chains. It'll be a first down as he gets it to the 24-yard line. The Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. Trying to surprise him with the pass. He's going for the big play. And it slips through his... Is incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Running inside. It's Pryor. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
He's going to throw deep right side. Got it in stride inside the 20. And he scores! Touchdown, Florida!
And I don't think you can out-throw this guy. I mean, just throw it as deep as you possibly can, Palmer. I don't think he had the arm for this guy because that dude can fly. Just throw it up down the field like he does right there, and he just goes and gets it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just don't have to overthink it, right, David? Just let your fastest guy run in a straight line, run by everybody, and make a big play down the field. That was just an easy fly route for the fastest player on the field, and, man, he makes the defense pay.
They'll move the tight end. The run inside. It's Smith. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Right back to the well. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Finds a man in the middle. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. To the air, it's Washington. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
We know about this running back's versatility, and he's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
Dances away. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit.
This is a defense that's going to be aggressive, and they're not going to just sit back and rush 4 guys on that play. They're going to send the blitz. You're getting smaller, faster guys fighting fire with fire. You know this quarterback is athletic, but we've got fast guys too, and that time, that was a great play call defensively.
And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field. Some penalties hurt a little bit more or a lot more than other ones. That one wipes out a huge game. Still third down, but a little less manageable after that penalty. Under fire. And they fail to hook up on third down.
You wonder if there's just a little bit of rust with this offense right now coming off the bye week, right? They just haven't been able to get clicking in this game throwing the football. They're going to have to find that mojo and get back into a rhythm here pretty quickly.
Slips through the line. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Send the tight end in motion. They'll start on the ground with Jaden Ball. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
Makes the grab. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of gains all game long. You keep running the football this way, you're going to keep moving the sticks. You're going to keep driving this defense back, so keep at it with the RPO game.
To the air on 2nd down. Oh, they're after him. He's sacked. This defense all over it.
Man, that's exactly what this defense needs. They found themselves now in a hole. They're trailing. Got to get pressure on this QB. Can't give him time to get comfortable. They get to him, get the big sack. Maybe this gets them back in the football game.
They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the back. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
And I know it wasn't successful there, but you can go back to last week. Like, they're going to throw this man the football. They find creative ways to get him the ball. Really good coaches get their playmakers the ball in space, and that's what I like about this offense. I bet they come back to him and find a way to throw him the football.
Makes the catch, converts on 4th down, is still on his feet. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. To the air on 1st down. Extending the play. Lets it fly. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. And we take a look at how these quarterbacks are doing so far. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the 2nd quarter. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Motion from the wideout. Looking to pass inside the red zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Florida! They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hit in the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. Behind the chains now on second and long. Back to throw, it's Washington. It's complete on the right side.
Well, how about that stick at the end? Nice job sticking the big tight end, making sure he doesn't get that first down. That's how you play physical defense. That's how you make him remember those tackles later in the game.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Snatches it on the right. A huge play there, and he has them set up and in business at the 30.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got it.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
This not going to get any easier. You're already down. You know it's passing situation. Man, you got to protect your quarterback, and they can't do it. This has not been a great day early for this offense.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Smith. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Now on offense, you're trying to get your running back involved here in the passing game, and obviously no success on that play. Defense seemed like they were aware of it, and all of a sudden you've set yourself up in a tough position here on third.
Time to take a shot. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His third interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They've been nothing short of spectacular so far. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they'll try to make it 4 for 4. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Fires to the big fella. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. It's 3rd and 5. He might want another play. Fires to the wideout. He can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught him.
The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Here's a give the ball. Makes him talk to the hand. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
That's a really good-looking run. I tell you, it's not easy to start at the running back position for the Florida Gators. When you think of where they can recruit in the state of Florida and really nationally, they've got a lot of the best around the country in high school wanting to come play here. So it says a lot if you're RB1 in this offense, but this dude shows you why. Speed and playmaking ability all day long.
Quickly complete. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. And the Gators look to keep this drive humming.
Here we go, ready. 38. Freeze. Go, go.
Looking to throw on first down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
Booster. Flash.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Blasted as he lets it go. Trying to find the end zone. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it first and goal. The Gators go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They'll run it. It's ball. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at second and goal. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to... on second and goal. The Gators are going to call their first timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Looking to fire. Big fella moving. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one.
Short completion setting up third down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
Will they be able to get that 1 more yard and stick it in here on third down? Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Gators! Fired in from the red zone for the score. Another touchdown for this guy, and he's starting to get in a groove the way Terry Dean did when he set the single-game record with 7 touchdowns.
Another one. I mean, just putting up stats. This guy's finding the end zone, and he can do it all, just showing it off left and right. When you play in such a physical league like the SEC, but you got a guy like this that can get an extra first down and really keep those chains moving and score big plays and big touchdowns, good luck stopping him.
Maryland's offense comes out ready to go on the attack. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up. There he goes! And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Terrapins!
This guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And he tacks on the extra point. He'll bring it out. It's Lloyd. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. Let's go to the sideline at Holly Road.
Hey guys, here on the Florida sideline, guys, I can feel the energy here and the chemistry between this quarterback and his star wide receiver. He's already got 100 yards receiving in this game, and the way they're talking on the sideline here, they want to keep that going. I think you're going to see him continue to get some downfield targets from his QB here in this game. I'll keep you posted.
Thanks, Holly.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the...
Makes the catch, and he's free. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. The Gators, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's ball. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Defense was right there, but they couldn't stop him from making the catch, and he's got it to the 30. And the Gators will snap it on 1st and 10. Making side adjustments here. Looking downfield on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
Hey, man, it's fun to watch a defense that really knows how to pressure the quarterback and that have guys that can win up front. That's the 4th sack of the day. We're still in the first half, but they got a bunch of guys up front that twist and stunt and move and know how to rush the passer. This offense has got to find a way to get the ball out quicker and protect better up front.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Caught in the backfield, it's Pryor. Breaks into the open. He steps out of bounds at the 15-yard line. Big pickup on the ground, and they're rolling. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field.
Touchdown, Gators! A great catch and run for 6. They'll try to add another to their lead. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. They've fallen into a hole here, and they need to start fighting back right now on this drive. Snags it quickly on the left. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. To the air, it's Washington. Gets it out fast. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Terrapins moving quickly to the line. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. The short hands, it's Fleming. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. They've been steamrolled so far in this first half, David, but maybe a little positive momentum. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And the interception was enough. The return made it even better as he gets it down to the 48-yard line. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Quarterback making adjustments. They'll give it to Ball. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
got his man on the right. And that completion good for a short game, but they still have some work to do to pick up the first down. The Gators come to the line needing just inches for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. From inside the 40 at the 37, it's first down. Looking to throw. Makes the catch. It's ball. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The Gators can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Now the play fake. Dances away from the pressure, going to his left. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down.
I think we're getting an idea of how good he can be. Like, this tight end has 5 catches already. We're still in the first half, but finding a way to get open, different parts of the field, reading zone, beating man coverage. This guy's been a matchup problem.
They'll throw it from the red zone. Lets it fly. Fires into the end zone, incomplete.
And I'm not surprised they're letting him throw the football down here near the end zone. Like, that dude's been really, really good. And you can trust him. They trust him in this offense. Great job by this defense playing the pass, breaking on the football, and making sure he doesn't get another touchdown.
Rushes on him. A little floater there that falls incomplete.
Yeah, and this defense hadn't had a lot of success. This offense has been doing what it wants at will. Finally getting to the QB, finally getting some pressure, finally getting a big hit on him. That'll pay some dividends down the road.
He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Florida. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Looking to throw, it's Washington. Quickly to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Clock is stopped. Florida has called a timeout at second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Just feeds the running back. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. 1 more snap coming before halftime. Wants to throw on first down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. As the Gators head for the locker room by the watchful eye, that full Gator head. Let's check in with Kevin Connors at the head.
Guys, kind of the unofficial halfway point of the season. Week 8 and another exciting update from the EA Sports Desk. We begin with a look at Wisconsin taking on the number 10 team, the USC Trojans. And it's the Badgers with a statement victory here and a surprising result. Going into this game, they did not look like the better team. And this one gets them to 5 wins on the year, which isn't cause for a campus-wide celebration, but it's proof the coaching staff is getting through to this team. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside SEC. Now back to your game in College Park. We figured we'd be in store for a defensive stalemate. Instead, these two teams have moved the football on the ground. Kind of a throwback game, and I'm not sure there's any need to change it up in the second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the shell.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. We're just about ready to start the second half. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. What did they talk about at halftime, Holly?
The Gators head coach told me coming out of the locker room, they are so thrilled. They knew coming into this game that their wide receiver was a weapon, and he has been electric here in the first half. They said they are going to feed him early and often and keep that momentum going here to start the second. Guys, back to you.
All right, Holly. Got out of trouble and throws. Complete out left to Wilson. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
You can tell this quarterback did his homework coming into this game. He has been dissecting this defense with his arm and his mind. Over 300 yards passing now.
Makes the grab. Gets away from one. Finds some space. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
Well, this guy's been a weapon all game long. They've lined him up all over the field. He's run all different types of routes. The defense has not been able to cover him, and he's got now over 150 receiving yards.
Gonna try to get it himself. Gets down, and like they say, touchdown, first down, or get down, and he got 2 of those on that one. And the Gators have it with a 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Here comes the option. The keeper on the option. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6.
When you play the option and you play this responsibility football, sometimes your eyes can get lost. They didn't on that play. Nice job honing in, getting in there quickly, getting the quarterback to the ground.
Oh, what a move. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida!
Well, they've been calling his number, running the ball a lot on this drive, Dave. That's an outstanding run right there. But whether it's designed or whether it's off script, scrambling around, this defense can't find a way to corral this guy. And if I was on offense, I'd keep letting him do this.
Yeah, and the annoying thing is, man, the quarterback gets the ball every single play. They snap it to him. He can throw it. He can scramble. He can run. So really just opens up the whole field is at his mercy. And this defense right now, not finding a lot of answers. They've got to do something to stop this quarterback.
The Terrapins will get things going on offense as they come onto the field. Back to pass, it's Washington. Just plowing ahead. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a 1st down.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. And he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Under fire. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. And the Terrapins will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. Just needs a crack to get a return. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. Here comes the Gators offense, ready to go on the attack. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. Tight end now in motion. Handoff for ball. Oh, just steamrolling the defense. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Solid run on the last play gives this offense another first down. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Got his man downfield. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
Well, I guarantee you one thing, and at halftime with the big lead, there were no conversations about, hey, let's run the ball, let's slow it down, let's bleed the clock, keep our defense fresh. They are staying aggressive. They're trying to add to this lead, and with this quarterback, I do not blame you.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's forced out of bounds, close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown.
And how about this quarterback, man? He's showing you a little bit of everything. He's had a great day throwing the football, spinning it around, scoring touchdowns, and now shows you he can pick them up and put them down, scrambling for the first down. He's had a day where he's really showing you he can do all things on the football field.
Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown, Gators! The offense cashing it in on that drive.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open, and he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And he tacked on the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Coming out on first down with the play fake. They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Touchdown, Gators. The defense putting points on the board.
Number one job of a defense, affect the quarterback, get to him, make him a little bit flustered, uncomfortable. Jesse, his second fumble of the day, and this time it goes to the house.
Yeah, David, you know as a former DN, the coaches were telling their guys, hey, you got him to fumble once. If you get close to him, strip away at that thing. Get your hands on him. The ball's going to come out again. That's exactly what happened. They were opportunistic, not just recovering it, scooping and scoring for a big TD.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Maryland's offense comes out ready to go on the attack. Back to throw, it's Washington. Looking to the big tight end. Makes the grab, it's Fleming. Makes the tackle at the 32, but they were backed up inside their 20, and they pick up 15. To the air on first down. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. He's brought down quickly, minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Moving out of the pocket. Turning it on. They'll He'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The Terrapins have this offense rolling. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Pass protection has been a problem all night long, and now it's 2nd and a mile. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off the play fake. Got a man, it's Fleming. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got him. At the 35, he's open. Turns on the Jets. He'll be stopped at the 6-yard line, but what a job picking up yardage after the catch. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. Looking downfield, it's Washington. Looking for the goal line. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Now on 2nd and goal. Running inside, it's Smith. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Man, the last thing you want after controlling the ball, moving it down the field, is to have to settle for a field goal attempt. It's 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Maryland! Right on the money, and he makes the grab in the end zone.
And I think this is really the separators in good offense and great offense. Can you throw the football inside the 5-yard line with the tight windows? He can. Nice strike, nice catch, nice execution.
And he added the extra point. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They'll go back to work with a sizable margin still up there on the scoreboard. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking to throw on first down. Now he's going to break the pocket. He breaks a tackle. He navigates some traffic, steps out of bounds at the 27 as this offense tries to get something going.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline.
There's a crease. Rams him with the stiff arm. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. The Gators just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Looking for space to the left. Keeps it and gets to first down. Finds a crease at the 20. And maybe they try to spy on the quarterback, but it just hasn't worked. Another first down. He just keeps gashing them with his feet. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. Touchdown, Florida! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And the passing game paying dividends right now for this offense. They just had a big play through the air to get him down in the situation. So let the quarterback deal. Great job reading coverage. He found his open target, accurate throw, and 2 plays through the air, and they've got 6 points on the board.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Manning. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. The option, he'll keep it. There he goes. Stopped at the 24-yard line after the 10-yard gain.
And that is why this guy is a true dual-threat quarterback. You've seen him all game, hurting them with his arm, already over 200 yards passing. And how about his running ability now? And flashing that on the option play. There's a variety of ways he can take the game over, and the defense is figuring that out fast.
And what a nice play by the DB. You have to understand, that wide receiver gets that ball that quick. It's tough to get him on the ground. Nice job getting a hold of him, getting him on the ground for no gain.
Dropping back, it's Washington. Finds us back in the middle. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. The senior defensive tackle being looked at by medical personnel. Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on how he's doing.
Run 18.
They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Terrapins line up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He's got it. He gets a block. He'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Quarterback making checks. With the catch, it's Brown. Good pickup there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48.
By the receiver. Tackle is made at the 48.
This game all but decided. Let's take a minute here as we get later in the season to look at the Heisman Trophy race. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. So first down will open up the final period. Wants to go right back downfield. Looking to scramble. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6.
And we've seen this several times now. Like, he is more than willing to take off and make plays. And you can tell the defense is starting to adjust a little bit. They see it. They know it's a pass, but they had eyeballs on him. And as soon as he took off, they ran to him, and they made sure they got...
Snagged it, and there's running room. He'll be pulled down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line as they play a little pitch, catch, and run.
At the 8-yard line. First and goal, Florida.
Check. 18-53 soldier. 18-53, go.
They'll run it in the red zone. It's Pryor. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Looking for the score. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Well, that last incompletion is a good example of why your timing has to be so good as a quarterback, because the windows, they open and they close so quickly in this part of the field.
3rd and goal where you separate the wheat from the chaff.
Ready. Blue 22. Blue 22. Where did he go?
From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Florida! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Delayed handoff. It's Howard. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Scanning the field is Hamilton. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one deep down the right side. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do...
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
All right, I know we're winning, and that's great, but at some point, we got to stop getting our quarterback killed. Like, we got to protect the most important player on the field. Please?
If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion.
And that's where quarterbacks, you know, they got to be very assertive. They got to believe what they see and really pull the trigger. But the longer they wait and they get off rhythm or off timing, a lot of times it ends up in incomplete passes.
Tackle is made at the 38, and let's see just how daring they'll be on 4th down.
It's a little demoralizing, too, I think, if you're on defense, because it looked like you had it.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Might be calling a hot route. On 4th down, trying to find his man. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. And the Gators headed quickly to the line.
You got to have better tackling in the back end on defense. The guy didn't have the first once he had the ball in his hand, but because you missed the tackle, they've now got a fresh set of downs.
With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. This time he wants to throw. Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Gators! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score. They extend this 4th quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
The Terrapins will get things going on offense as they come onto the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Looking to pass, it's Hamilton. Fires to the big fella. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. No reason to panic when you see those extra bodies coming. Just find the big tight end.
Well, and the great ones do that. I think the great ones are okay. You want to blitz? I know my answers. I'm all right. I'll stay patient. Find the matchup. This time it was the tight end. Finds the tight end, throws a strike, gets the 1st down.
They'll move the wide receiver. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. 1st down here for the offense. Trying play action. Caught in the backfield, it's Webb. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still, just a very short gain. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Heaves it deep. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The Terrapins decide to punt it away. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. Let's check in with Holly Rowe.
Here on the Gators sideline, this quarterback has been absolutely spectacular today. Over 400 yards passing late in the game with this big lead. We're curious to see how long the coaches keep him out there, but from what I can see on the sideline, he wants to continue to play. There is so much momentum and chemistry down here. This offense continues to roll, and it is a blast to watch these guys interact down here on the field. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. And he'll be brought down.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks. But how about the linebackers swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Right on the money. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. The Gators will hustle to the line. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
And at this point, the defense looks as if they've been in one of those dizzy bat races. They've got no idea where the ball's coming from. He's over 500 yards passing.
Yeah, this is a Heisman Trophy level performance from this guy. The accuracy, the decision-making, the athleticism, everything has been on display.
Lost the defense. He's wide open. The officials stopped the clock for this 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. The Gators trying to cash it in on 1st and goal.
Ready, go!
Just keeps slinging it. He's got it in the end zone for another touchdown, and this is a full-fledged beatdown.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Manning. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. The run inside. It's Howard. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. After the 9-yard pickup on 1st down, here's 2nd and 1. They give it to him again. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. The Gators are going to call their first timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Now the defense will try to keep them on this end on 3rd and short from the 21. Keeps it himself. Finding some room. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. And the Terrapins have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Hamilton. Here comes the heat. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. Clock is stopped. Timeout used by the defense. 14 seconds left.
And, man, is that a just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
The defense uses a timeout, and we are down to 11 seconds left to play. And after that last run, we'll see if they keep it on the ground on 3rd.
Ready, but on!
They'll go right back to the run. He's running free down the middle. The 20. And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous party gift, a consolation prize, if you will.
Yeah, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note, a little bit.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them, an absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese.